Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna, this is Coffee, Books, and Bullet Journals, and it is time to let Scattergories choose my November TBR. Alright guys, I have been doing this since May and I've been loving it. I have a full playlist, I think it's on this side, I have a full playlist of my Scattergory TBR games up there. The first one has all of the rules. Basically, I pick a prompt out of here. These are all vague book prompts. And then I roll the letter dice and I will pick a book that has a word that starts with this letter that matches a prompt. If that makes sense. Sometimes I have to stretch things a little bit because it is kind of difficult to find books that, you know, I need to read on the shelves that fit these, but that's okay. Anyways, so I am gonna do that today. Before I begin, let's go over the books that I had. Get a Life, Chloe Brown, which technically originally I think was gonna be Act Your Age, Eve Brown, but I went ahead and binge read all three of them. You'll hear about it in my wrap up. But this was a sweet book starting with the letter B. This was an illustrated cover, I think, with the letter W. This was a book involving survival at the end of the world, a book involving survival with the letter A. A book involving witchcraft with the letter M. And a band book with the letter T, I think. I read all of them except for Agnes at the End of the World. I did start it. I got almost 50% in, and I'm gonna go ahead and DNF it. It's just not the book for me at the time. It deals with a pandemic. And I'm just not in that headspace right now. I didn't know that going in, I'll be honest. There's also some writing style choices that are made. I mean, it's not bad, but like, it's in two POVs, and I don't know who's who, and I'm 50% into the book, so it's just not holding my attention. But I am counting it because I did start it, and that's the rules. So I will not be taking a punishment this month, thank God, because it's NaNoWriMo, and so I don't need any more than I have to. There are a few books that I do definitely want to read this month. There's an arc that I definitely want to get to that's like en route to me right now. So and that one comes out at the end of the month, so I definitely want to read that one before, because it's an indie author, and so I definitely want to help promote it. But, yeah, we'll just see how Scattergories does. I'm gonna pick, I think we'll do 5 this month, especially if those books that have to be read don't get on here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick our first prompt. I don't have anything special in here this month like I did last month. I will probably for December, but for the month of November, we're just going with the normal ones. Okay, I don't know why I keep wanting to put this up. You're never going to see it with my ring light. But the prompt is a cover by, so a book that I picked up because the cover was beautiful and I knew nothing about it. So, let's pick a letter. Alright, we're doing it on this shelf today because I didn't want to clean off my other table. And there's also a pretty plant there and my sign, so yeah. C. Okay, this is an easy one. This is actually the Literary Alliance for group book for November, and I did specifically purchase this edition because of the cover, so it works. That is Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. This is a queer YA fantasy about a trans boy who I think summons the dead. Pretty sure. And it is a beautiful story about Latinx culture and queerness, and I'm here for it. But the reason I specifically bought this edition, the Barnes & Noble edition, has this beautiful naked cover on it, and it is just stunning. I didn't realize how small this book was. I mean, it looks pretty short, so shouldn't be too difficult to pick this one up this month. And like I said, it's a group book, so we have to read it. But it was my choice, so yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick another prompt. So that's one down that I have to read. So that's good. I want to try to pick some on the bottom because I feel like I've been like picking the same ones over and over, and that means that there are some down at the bottom that are just getting forgotten. And there's like 4 of them stuck together. It's fine. Okay, here we go. Okay, an LGBTQ book or author. I got lots of those. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. W. Okay, I will be reading Kate in Waiting by Becky Albertalli. If I know anything about Becky's books, this is definitely going to have a queer character in it somewhere. This is about two like best friends in high school, and they're in like a drama club or a theater club. I am super excited to pick this one up. It's an arc that I have. I think it comes out in the spring, potentially. April. So I'm way ahead of things, but that's okay. Anyways, really excited to pick this one up. All right, let's pick another prompt. Alrighty, and the next one is a new release. I keep doing this. You're never, maybe gonna see it? Not really. There we go, look. Okay, I don't know if that worked. A new release. Let's pick a letter. Alright, here we go. While I would like to just reread The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, I'm not gonna do that. I am going to read Instant Karma by Marissa Meyer. This one comes out on the 3rd, so this coming Tuesday, and I do have an audiobook arc for it from NetGalley. I have heard some poor things about NetGalley's audiobook, the app, and listening to it through the app, so we'll see how that works. But I've read a lot of Marissa Meyer. It's a hit or miss. Like, she's either great or not. But this is her introduction into contemporary-ish type things. She usually does more like fantasy or sci-fi. This is about a girl who can bestow karma on people, either good or bad, and those adventures, I don't really know much about it. I'm a horrible booktuber. I don't know why you stay subscribed to me. It's definitely a book that I am curious about. I don't have high expectations for it just because, I mean, I have literally given Marissa Meyer like the whole range of star ratings. I've done, 4.5 stars, I think was like the best of the Renegades trilogy, and then like I gave Scarlet 2 stars, so like we'll see how this one goes. Maybe it'll be really different, but like I said, it does come out on Tuesday, so I will try to read that as soon as possible. All right, we got 2 more left. All right, here we go. Alrighty, a female author. Again, can you see it? Nope, I don't know. Anyways, a female author. Let us go ahead and pick a letter. In. Okay, I don't know why I am doing this in November, NaNoWriMo month. But I feel like it's about time to read this book because I haven't read it yet. And that is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. This is a dark academia. It takes place at Yale, and there are like some secret societies and some weird stuff going on. I think it's got some paranormal stuff. I remember starting this book. This actually is a really funny story. I started this book. I think I got like 50 pages into it in December of last year. This is the book that Doyle fell asleep in when he was about this big at like 2 days old. But December was such a weird month for me with puppies and everything else going on in my life that I just kind of put it down and didn't pick it back up. Maybe I'll recreate the picture with him as a 100-pound dog. We'll try it. But yeah, I'm gonna read this book this month. I have no idea what my reading/writing routine is going to look like this month. I'm starting a new job mid-month. So life is going to change a little bit. But that's okay. we'll see how it goes. Okay, this is the last one. And a couple books have come up on the things that I wanted to read, but not all of them. I'm trying to do like maybe a secret TBR, kind of like my witchy one that went up yesterday. I'll leave it up there. I'm trying to do some like more themed vlogs rather than just like just a normal weekly reading vlog. So I'm trying to do some things. We'll see how it goes. November's gonna be weird with NaNoWriMo. I just picked that one up. I don't know how it got back in here, but I just picked that up. So we'll try again. Okay, here we go. A book that has been on your TBR for a while. Cool. So I have a new release and I have one that's been on my TBR for a while. Cool. Awesome. Let's pick a letter. Ready? Last roll. D. Alright, and the last book that I am going to read for the month of November, well, at least in Scattergories, is going to be Darling Rose Gold by Stephanie Robel. This is, I think this one came out earlier this year, and I remember hearing a bunch of buzz for it at the beginning of the year, and then it kind of died down. But this, I think, follows the Gypsy Rose story, but in a, like, it's fictional. It's not supposed to be based on it. I know nothing about the Gypsy Rose story, so I think the people that do know that is that they're usually disappointed in this because it's like too similar, but I don't know anything about it, so I have high expectations. But this is about a girl whose mother has Munchausen's by proxy, and basically like assumes that she is sick, and like she takes her to all these tests and things like that. It's gonna be a dark, kind of gritty contemporary. I'm really trying to stay away from the like cozy fantasy type stories this month because that's what I'm writing. So I don't really want it to interfere with that. So I'm trying to stay away from that. So doing all of the contemporaries this month will probably help. Okay, the other book that I do want to make sure that I definitely read this month is Say Hello, Kiss Goodbye by Jacqueline Middleton. This is her newest book. Like I said, it's en route to me. It should be here like any day. And yeah, that one comes out I think on the 26th, if I remember correctly. So I do need to read it this month. And very excited about it. I know it has like a lot of like Star Wars references, and it's from the side character of her London Belongs to Me series, which is one of the characters that I absolutely loved. So I'm excited to read some like fluffy contemporary that deals with some mental health, because she definitely does that. And like I said, I'm not doing any specific readathons this month just because of NaNoWriMo. I do have an audiobook for Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse that I would love to read because it is in Digithon. And like obviously I'm not going to participate in the readathon, but I would like to read from an Indigenous author. So I would like to try to do that. I'm trying to think of what else I would like to do. I'm doing like I'm planning on 2 secret TBRs. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. One of them is super easy, so it's not going to take me much time, and it's actually like I specifically chose to do it in November because they're all very short books, and it'll boost my numbers in a month that probably will not see a whole lot of reading because I'll be writing, and I'm starting a new job, so... Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Let me know what books you are excited for me to read, and yeah, I don't have a whole lot of physical books this month, but that's okay. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Makes this heart beat faster.